Yeah, so I don't know who needs to hear this right now, but I'm glad you're around to hear it. I call myself average not because I haven't done anything with my life, but because I feel like I haven't truly utilized my full potential yet. And in this sea of comparison, the only person to compare to is yourself. Now, with that, I wanted to explore what more I can do now and how I can deviate in a good way, of course, beyond what my college degree labels me as and do something truly different. That's why I try making this video to be less about what all the other college channels typically talk about, like how you should be organizing your time, you should be staying healthy, you should be academic maxing, or anything else that you're probably already doing consciously. No, I wanted to give some genuine advice based on my own personal experience in college so far. And that's also why I held off on making this video for a while now until I became a rising junior. Yes, I am a rising junior. You can laugh at me for being a nunk or whatever, but think of this video as a way to bring the unconscious to consciousness. And I hope that this doesn't only apply to your college years, but something that you can hopefully carry on for the rest of your life. With that, I'll go into the five main points and advice that I wanted to share with you guys, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. Yeah, so my first piece of advice is that actions have consequences. Do good so bad things don't happen to you. I know this sounds obvious, but in this world, doing good doesn't automatically guarantee good outcomes, but it does mitigate bad outcomes by building your reputation. In my life and in my journey so far, I've learned that three things matter: reputation, power, and vulnerability. These three will determine how easy it is for someone to have a negative impact on you. And let me tell you, if they're determined enough, they will make it happen. I've seen it happen before. I have a friend who used to be the president of a fraternity, and he won the election fair and square. But because of one slip up, one simple slip up, it gave the other party enough chances to kick him off, right? So don't give them an easy way for you to get influenced by them and have your entire life switched up just because of one simple mistake. Do good, make good conscious decisions, and actively think about like the consequences before you do it. I know it sounds simple, but it's something that a lot of people, and I mean a lot of people, don't ever even do. So if you start by doing this, you'll be already far ahead from everyone else. That brings me to my next point. Don't get taken advantage of. And by that, I mean don't show vulnerability to strangers and be confident in yourself. Now, I'm not proud to admit it, but from my personal experiences, I have let my kindness and hunger to strive blind me from being lowballed. I've worked with startups and organizations that promised connections and work experience and whatever else that sounds really enticing, but in reality, it was just unpaid work, right? And if you're given the opportunity, that means that they see your worth as well. And if they don't, then stop giving them time. Stop giving time to people who don't value it as much as you do and move on to someone else who does. Because there will be someone out there who values your time and actually cares about what you bring to the table. Now, the third piece of advice that I want to give you is to resensitize yourself to your surroundings and stay vigilant. What do I mean by that? I mean, pay attention, ask questions, and appreciate what has become familiar to you. And never, ever, ever take things for granted. I had a friend who was there for the Brown School shooting, right? And that was a terrible event, and two people unfortunately had their lives taken by the shooter. And my friend, while he was okay, he didn't get the he didn't get the support that he needed from my friend group, right? From pretty much like the friend group. And that is something that really stuck with me since that day, right? That people can take something as severe as a school shooting and trivialize it and think that that's just another part of life, right? It's not. Resensitize yourself. Stay vigilant, stay prepared, really understand your surrounding because once you become comfortable with what's familiar, that's when you relax and that's when something will catch you off guard. Now, the fourth piece of advice that I'm giving you is something that's really personal to me. The work that you put in won't always equate to the results that you expect, and that's okay. Your work, your efforts, they're not wasted. It just transformed into something new. For example, I was prepping for investment banking recruiting, consulting recruiting. I was building startups. I was doing everything that was expected of me, right? And I put in a lot of hours into every single one of these. And I still didn't come out with what I want. But that's okay. Because what I learned from my experiences matters significantly more than anything else that I could have wished for. My banking prep, my consulting prep was the reason why people around me were able to succeed. Me building startups also helped inspire other people to do their own thing. They were also able to benefit from the work that I was able to put in. And being able to transform something that you never expect to actually turn out this way is something that you just have to appreciate and to not give up and to just keep on going. Now, my last piece of advice to you is that the key to life is balance. It's okay to set some values and boundaries for yourself, right? It's okay to choose a hill to die on, but also remember that compromising is an essential skill too. Make sure that you can achieve your goals. Make sure that you are comfortable living in your own space. Make sure that you do what you want to do. But also set aside some time for like your friends, your family, those who care for you, those who love you before it's too late. Make sure to learn how to live with people as well as yourself. And remember, there's always a limit to your physical, your mental, and your emotional health. Don't overkill it. Don't sleep at 5 a.m. just because you can. Think about whether or not you should. Don't eat junk food just because you can. Think about whether or not you should. And with that, thank you so much for watching. And if you made it to the end, it means a lot to me. I'm trying to like give advice in a world of LARP and people that are always trying to one up each other. And it's just such a terrible world. And I just want to shine a light onto something that I feel like fundamentally is broken. With that, I'll leave it to the almighty algorithm to do the rest of the work. Take care now.